I am invited to a party. By Mo Willems. Gerald! Look! Look! I am invited to a party. Cool. It is cool. Will you go with me? I have never been to a party. I will go with you. I know parties. Party, party. Party, party. Wait. What if it is a fancy party? We must be ready. Really? I know parties. He knows parties. Zip, zap. Zap, zip. Is this fancy? Very fancy. Party, party. Party, party. Wait! What if it is a pool party? A fancy pool party? We must be ready! I know parties. He knows parties. Zip, zap. Zap, zip. How is this? We will make a splash. Party, party. Party, party. Wait. What if it is a costume party? A fancy pool costume party? We must be ready! Zip, zap. He had better know parties. Zap, zip. Now can we go to the party? Yes, now we are ready. Well, that is a surprise. You do know parties. Party, 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 party. I am going. By Mo Willems. I'm going. This is a good day. Just like yesterday. Yes, yesterday was a good day too. Well, I'm going. You are going? You are going away? Yes. You can't. cannot go. You must not go. I will not let you go. Pop! I am going. Piggy! What about me? Who will I skip with? Who will I play ping pong with? Who will I wear a silly hat with? Who will I skip and play ping pong in a silly hat with? I'm sorry, Gerald. But I am going. Fine. Then I will go too. Watch me go. I am going. Look at me go. Have fun. Wait! Go later. Go tomorrow. Go next week. Go next month. Go next year. I am going now. Now? Why, Piggy? Why? It is lunchtime, Gerald. Lunchtime? I am going to eat lunch. You are going to eat lunch? Yes. Oh. Piggy? Yes, Gerald? Is it a big lunch? This is a good day. Just like yesterday. We are in a book by Mo Willems. Thank you. Huh? Piggy! Yes, Gerald? I think someone is looking at us. Hmm? Someone is looking at us. Who is looking at us? A monster? No, it is a reader. A reader is reading us. How is a reader reading us? The reader is reading these word bubbles. We are in a book. We are in a book? That is so cool! We are in a book. We are in a book. We are being read. We are being read. Oh, I have a good idea. I can make the reader say a word. You can make the reader say a word? I can. If the reader reads out loud. That is a good idea. That is a funny idea. Here I go. Ahem. Banana. Did you hear that? The reader said, banana! Oh, the reader said it again. Banana. So funny. Do you want to turn? Before the book ends? Ends? The book ends? Yes. All books end. When will the book end? I will look. Page 57. Page 57? It is page 46 now. Eek! Now it is page 47. This book is going too fast. I have more to give. More words, more jokes, more bananas. I just want to be read. I have a good idea. Whisper, whisper. That is a good idea. Hello. Will you please read us again? I hope this works. Me too. Edwina, the dinosaur who didn't know she was extinct. Words and Pictures by Mo Willems. Everyone in town knew Edwina. She was the dinosaur who played with the neighborhood kids. She was the dinosaur who did favors for anyone who asked. Edwina helped little old ladies cross the street. And she baked chocolate chip cookies for everyone. Everybody loved Edwina. Except Reginald von Hoobie-Doobie. Reginald knew just about everything about just about everything. He liked to give reports in class about all the things he knew. Today, he was going to talk about things that are extinct. Specifically, dinosaurs. But as soon as Reginald started, Beth McFeeder asked, What about Edwina? She's a dinosaur. Then Tommy Britcher said, Yeah, Edwina can't be extinct. She bakes chocolate chip cookies for us. And then Ms. Mink added, Maybe Edwina is baking chocolate chip cookies right now. Before he knew it, everyone except Reginald was outside eating cookies. No one listens to me with that dinosaur around, thought Reginald. Well, tomorrow I'll prove to the whole town that dinosaurs really are extinct, and poof, Edwina will disappear. The next morning, Reginald handed out flyers that made excellent arguments about how extinct dinosaurs are. They also made excellent hats. When flyers didn't work, Reginald tried protesting. When protesting didn't work, he tried everything he could think of. But no one listened. Finally, Reginald broke down and cried. Boo-hoo, he sobbed. Why won't anyone listen to me? I'll listen to you, said a voice from behind him. Reginald took Edwina to his classroom. Inside, Edwina listened as Reginald told her the truth about dinosaurs. He was persuasive. He was expressive. He was loud. He was very convincing. Edwina was shocked. When he was done, Reginald felt fantastic. No one had ever listened to him so well for so long. Everything Reginald had said made sense. There was no doubt about it in Edwina's mind. She knew she was extinct. She just didn't care. And by then, neither did Reginald von Hooby-Dooby. Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, as retold by Mo Willems. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaurs, Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the 3 dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures. "Oh boy," said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. "It is finally time to leave and go to the, someplace else." "Yes," continued Mama Dinosaur. "I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else." Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The 3 dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur, the trap is not yet sprung." But that could have been a rock falling, or a squirrel. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous houses. So, as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Mmm, said Goldilocks. That chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get all the way up to the top of that counter. Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there and certainly wasn't left on purpose. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot. But Goldilocks ate it all anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold. But who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right. But Goldilocks was on such a roll by now, she hardly noticed. Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed, like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite things in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some chair, so she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What is going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that live here must be nuts!" Just then, the room filled with a loud, booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating, "A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested." Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. "Hey," she told herself, "this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house." Say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there. Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a trio of dinosaurs yelling, "No!" or "Charge!" or the Norwegian expression for "Chewy bonbon time!" Suddenly, and completely coincidentally, the 3 dinosaurs rushed through the front door. But they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. And the moral is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. And the moral for dinosaurs is, lock the back door. Your pal Mo Willems presents Leonardo, the Terrible Monster. Leonardo was a terrible monster. He couldn't scare anyone. He didn't have 1,642 teeth, like Tony. Note, not all teeth shown. He wasn't big, like Eleanor. And he wasn't just plain weird, like Hector. Leonardo tried very hard to be scary, but he just wasn't. One day, Leonardo had an idea. He would find the most scaredy-cat kid in the whole world and scare the tuna salad out of him. Leonardo researched until he found the perfect candidate. Sam. Leonardo snuck up on the poor, unsuspecting boy. And the monster gave it all he had. Blaggle, blaggle! Ha! Roar! Roar! Until the little boy cried. Yes! Cheered Leonardo. I did it! I finally scared the tuna salad out of someone. No, you didn't, snapped Sam. Oh, yeah? Replied Leonardo. Then why are you crying? My mean big brother stole my action figure right out of my hands while I was still playing with it, and then he broke it on purpose. And it was my favorite toy, and I tried to fix it, but I couldn't. And then I got so mad I kicked the table, and I stubbed my toe on the same foot that I hurt last month when I accidentally slipped in the bathtub after I got soap in my eyes trying to wash out the bird poo that my brother's cockatoo pooped on my head, and I don't have any friends, and my tummy hurts. That's why. Then, Leonardo made a very big decision. Instead of being a terrible monster, he would become a wonderful friend. It's okay. But that didn't mean he couldn't try to scare his friend every now and then. Boom! The end. Mo Willems presents That Is Not a Good Idea. The players: Hungry Fox, Plump Goose, Baby Geese. What luck! Dinner! Excuse me, would you care to go for a stroll? Sure. That is not a good idea. Would you care to continue our walk into the deep, dark woods? Sounds fun. That is really not a good idea. Would you care to visit my nearby kitchen? I would love to. That is really, really not a good idea. Would you care to boil some water for soup? Certainly, I do love soup. That is really, really, really not a good idea. Would you care to look at my soup? A key ingredient is missing. That is really, 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 really not a good idea. Oh, a key ingredient is missing. You! Splash! Whoomp! Zoom! Oh my! Well, we did try to warn him. The end. More soup, children. The Duckling Gets a Cookie? I do not like the look of that title. The Duckling Gets a Cookie? Words and Pictures by Mo Willems. Hello. Scooty scoot scoot. May I have a cookie, please? Oh. Thanks. Flappy flip flop. That was very nice of you. Oh. Look at all those nuts. Hey. How did you get that cookie? I asked for it. You asked for it. Politely. Say, does that cookie have nuts? Yes? So, you got a cookie with nuts just by asking? Politely. I ask for things all the time. I ask to drive the bus. I ask for hot dog parties. I'll ask for a French fry robot every now and then. I've asked for a walrus. Do I ask for candy? I do. It doesn't have to be a big bus, you know. Right now, I'm asking why. Why? 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 Oh, there's more. Sometimes I ask for a hug. I ask to stay up late. Or I'll ask for one more story. I can't count the times I've asked for my own personal iceberg. Oh yeah, I'm the askingest pigeon in town. But do I get what I ask for? No! It's not fair. Flappy flip flap. Ducklings get everything. Pigeons like cookies too, especially with nuts. Why did you get that cookie? So I could give it to you. And another thing. Hubba what? You're giving me that cookie? With the nuts. That is so nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Chomp. That is one cool duckling. Chomp. Yes, sir. Bye. May I have another cookie, please? But this time, no nuts. The Pigeon finds a hot dog. With special guest star, the Duckling. Words and pictures by Mo Willems. Flap, flap, flap. Ooh, a hot dog. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Scooty, scoot, scoot. May I help you? Is that a hot dog? Not a hot dog. My hot dog. I have a question. I've never had a hot dog before. What do they taste like? Well, they are a taste sensation. Each morsel is a joy, a celebration in a bun. If you've never experienced the splendor of a hot dog, you should really... Wait a second. This hot dog is mine. I found it. Of course. Enjoy. Go ahead. Would you say that it tastes like chicken? Can you believe this guy? What? It just tastes like a hot dog, okay? Okay. So it doesn't taste like chicken then? Oh, for Pete's sake! Hey, I'm a curious bird. That's it. It's my hot dog, right? Mine. I'm a curious bird. What do they taste like? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. This is unbelievable. Finders keepers is what I say. I can't take it anymore. What am I supposed to do? I think I've got an idea. You know, you're pretty smart for a duckling. Needs mustard. Waiting is Not Easy by Mo Willems. Gerald! I have a surprise for you. Yay! What is it? The surprise is a surprise. Oh. Is it big? Yes. Is it pretty? Yes. Can we share it? Yes! I cannot wait! You will have to. Wait, what? Why? the surprise is not here yet. So I will have to wait for it? Yes. Groan. Oh well. If I have to wait, I will wait. I am waiting. Waiting is not easy. Piggy, I want to see your surprise now. I'm sorry, Gerald. But we must wait. Groan. Oof. I am done waiting. I do not think your surprise is worth all this waiting. I will not wait any more. Okay, I will wait some more. It will be worth it. Groan. Eek! Piggy! We have waited too long. It is getting dark. It is getting darker. Soon, we will not be able to see each other. Soon, we will not be able to see anything. We have wasted the whole day. Well, we have waited and waited and waited and waited. And for what? For that. This was worth the wait. I know. Tomorrow morning, I want to show you the sunrise. I cannot wait. Wow. My Friend is Sad by Mo Willems. Oh. My friend is sad. I will make him happy. Yee-haw! A cowboy! Oh. Gerald loves cowboys, but he is still sad. A clown! Oh. Clowns are funny, but he is still sad. A robot! Oh. How can anyone be sad around a robot? Piggy! Gerald. I'm sorry. I wanted to make you happy, but you are still sad. I am not sad now. I am happy. You're happy? I am happy because you are here. But I was so sad, Piggy. So very sad. I saw a cowboy. But you love cowboys. I do. I love cowboys. But you were not there to see him. Well, in fact, there was more. Then I saw a clown. A funny, funny clown. But you were not there to see him. But there was more. I saw a robot. A cool, cool robot. And my best friend was not there to see it with me. But, you see, I am here now. You are here now. My friend is here now. I need my friends. You need new glasses. A busy creature's day eating. An alphabetical smorgasbord by Mo Willems. A zing. A. Apples. B. Berries. C. Cereal. D. Donuts. E. Eggs. Ah. F. Furniture. G. Gravy. H. Huge hot sauce halibut hoagie. I. Ice cream. J. Jacket. K. Kilt. L. Lunchbox. M. Mayonnaise. N. Napkin. O. P. Potty. Q. Queasy. R. Rice. S. Saltines. T. Tea. U. Ugh. V. Vomit. W. Water? X. XOXOXO. Y. Yawn. Z. Zonked. Z. End. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Knuffle Bunny. A Cautionary Tale by Mo Willems. Not so long ago, before she could even speak words, Trixie went on an errand with her daddy. Trixie and her daddy went down the block, through the park, past the school, and into the laundromat. Trixie helped her daddy put the laundry into the machine. She even got to put the money into the machine. Then they left. But a block or so later, Trixie realized something. Trixie turned to her daddy and said, "Aggle, flaggle, clabble." "That's right," replied her daddy. "We're going home." "Aggle, flaggle, clabble," said Trixie again. "Blaggle, plabble. Wumpy, flappy. Snurp." "Now, please don't get fussy," said her daddy. Well, she had no choice. Trixie bawled. "Wah!" She went boneless. She did everything she could to show how unhappy she was. By the time they got home, her daddy was unhappy too. As soon as Trixie's mommy opened the door, she asked, "Where's Knuffle Bunny?" The whole family ran down the block, and they ran through the park. They zoomed past the school and into the laundromat. Trixie's daddy looked for Knuffle Bunny, and looked, and looked, and looked. But Knuffle Bunny was nowhere to be found. So Trixie's daddy decided to look harder, until... Knuffle Bunny! And those were the first words Trixie ever said. Thanks for reading with me. Knuffle Bunny Too. A Case of Mistaken Identity by Mo Willems. One morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie really knew how to talk. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and then I'll show Margot, and then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Leela, and then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Toshi, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then... and talk and talk. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. Come on! School. Trixie couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Ms. Greengrove and all her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. The morning did not go well. Knuffle! 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 The afternoon was worse. When the school bell rang, Ms. Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies. And the day got better. Then, before she knew it, it was time to go home. Trixie ate her dinner, devoured her dessert, brushed her teeth, and tried to escape the Mommy and Daddy robots from Planet Snurp. At 1:30 bedtime, Trixie was tucked in, ready for sleep. But a few hours later, Trixie realized something. Trixie marched into her Mommy and Daddy's room and said, "That is not my bunny." Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" Trixie's daddy went to the phone. Before he even made it down the stairs, brrrring, the phone rang. "We have your bunny," said a man's voice on the other end. "We have yours," replied Trixie's daddy. Arrangements were made. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Trixie did not want to be late. Neither did Sonia. There was an exchange. And the Knuffle Bunnies were back where they belonged. "I was so worried about my bunny," said Sonia. "So was I," Trixie replied. Then they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back," at the exact same time. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. Knuffle Bunny accepted, of course. Epilogue. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed to school. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. "Do you want to play with my Knuffle Bunny?" "Sure. Do you want to play with mine?" The end. Knuffle Bunny Free. An Unexpected Diversion by Mo Willems. One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Holland is far away. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in line, watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine, waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. On the plane, Trixie played and read and slept. Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train to go to Oma and Opa's house. Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon, Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. She didn't have to. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had left for China. China is very far away. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Trixie's daddy told the story of when he was a little boy and said goodbye to his special lammy. Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. Trixie understood. She was getting bigger. Even if she wished she wasn't. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe and the swings in the playground and the carnival that was in town. And while the whole week was filled with fun things like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks, Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle Bunny. Oma and Opa understood. Oma and Opa had a plan. That night, they had a surprise for Trixie. A brand new, top-of-the-line, Funny Bunny Wunny Doll Extreme. It could walk. It could speak. In Dutch, it kan spreken. It could dance. It kan dansen. But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle Bunny. But before she knew it, she was dreaming. The next morning, Trixie felt better. She dreamed of Knuffle Bunny and all the places he would visit. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle Bunny would meet. She dreamed of how Knuffle Bunny would make them feel better. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. It was a great day. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane and listened to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. Wah! But can you believe it? Right there, on that very plane, Trixie noticed something. Knuffle Bunny! Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle Bunny back in her arms. Happy enough to make a decision. Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle Bunny?" "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Really?" asked Trixie's daddy. "Really?" asked Trixie's mommy. "Plaggy plaggy?" asked the baby. "Really?" said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were proud. And the other passengers were very relieved. And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter. A note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family, and be happy. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package. From an old pen pal. Love, Daddy.
That was fun! Yeah.